Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this new video. My name is Vedoy, and today we are in this paradise, which is the movie theater. This is my favorite place in the world. And as you can see now, I'm on my way of watching one of my most anticipated movies of the year, Deadpool. Now, I'm on my way of going to the movie theater. Once I get out, once I finish the movie, I will give my review. Hope you like it, and I'll see you after it. We're back from the theater. Oh, yeah, that was a great movie. I gotta say right off the bat that it was a pretty enjoyable movie. But now I have to give you my relative review, which are the negatives and the positives about this movie. Now let's start with the positive things about this movie. Now Deadpool is a movie, as we can all see, has been a long time in development. This is a movie that has gone through years of development, like 10 years already. And many things did came to our satisfaction. Like with the fans, we really wanted to see that Deadpool, that rated R Deadpool, not the one we got from X-Men Origins Wolverine, the BS version we got over in that time. No, we got a good version of Deadpool. His costume looked amazing. I really like his costume in this movie. Ryan Reynolds is the perfect choice for Deadpool. He's the best actor who could perform the voice of Deadpool, who could perform his attitude, who could perform his style. I think that was the exact choice. That was perfect typecasting, right to the nails. And another good thing about this movie was the action scenes. The action scenes were fast, were good paced. They seem nice. They seem thrilling. I really enjoyed that from this movie. And I also enjoyed many things, like the performances from the outsider cast, not only from the main cast. Everyone did a nice job in this movie. It really looked like they were having fun. I think the R rating really helped this movie, because if they would have gave it a PG-13 rating, they wouldn't be able to do as many things as they should with a movie like Deadpool. So I think that the R rating really helped out on that aspect. So they really needed that R rating. As you can see, let me tell you, this is not spoiling anything, but there's a lot of blood, there's a lot of gore, there's a lot of, well, not too much nudity. I can even say this deserves a more rated R rating than 50 Shades of Grey. I can totally say that. 50 Shades of Grey, I don't even know what the hell they gave it the R rating, but Deadpool truly deserves it, and it's a worthy movie of going to see it. And don't take your kids, because, but right after I give you my positives, I'm going to give you some negatives about this movie. What didn't I like about this movie? Well, there were some things, principally the screenplay. Now, the screenplay wasn't as much as I thought it would be. I really wanted this movie to be, in terms of the story, I wanted this to be like best movie of the year or something like that. I wanted this to be a superhero movie that will thrill me forever. It didn't accomplish that. Great movie, good casting, good action scenes, but the screenplay was failing. The screenplay wasn't as good. And sometimes I think that they took the R rating way too far, as to say many bad words and say much stupidity in the movie without really much meaning. Now, if you ask me, you can say bad words, you can act stupid, you can have sex in your movie, but make it with a meaning. Many parts of the movie, it wasn't a meaning, so that's a thing I saw from the movie, and I didn't really like that. That was something I was really having trouble with. And another issue about this movie was that the villain, of course, it was another disposable villain. We have said a lot about villains so far in Marvel, and oh yeah, and I was wearing a Superman shirt on to see this movie. But the issue with the villains is we cannot get memorable villains anymore. Memorable villains, I'm talking about like Loki, Magneto. Marvel villains do have their chemistry, do have great chemistry with the heroes, and can have great battles. But this villain, the one that came in Deadpool, wasn't as good. Now, in conclusion about this movie, I really think it was a pretty enjoyable movie. It's totally worth the 10 or 11 bucks you're paying worth the movie theater ticket. And I think it's gonna make a box office success, because it's a good movie. It's a meant movie to be a box office success. But here's the treat. It wasn't a perfect movie, and it wasn't what I at least expected from a movie like Deadpool. And obviously the marketing of this movie was amazing. Yeah, the marketing was great. I was thrilled with the marketing. But the promise I totally would have wanted to have is that this movie would have became the best movie, at least for this year, in superhero terms. It wasn't that. Still a good movie, enjoyable movie, great of action scenes, but lacking in screenplay, lacking in some parts of it, lacking in the villain, and too much hypocrisy and stupidity, which wasn't truly necessary. But at the end of the day, I really have to say that this is a worthy movie, and I'm gonna give it a solid 3.4 out of 5 stars. That was my review. I really hope you like it. Remember, I am Louis Vedoy, and for watching more cool stuff about my channel, even my horrible edited drawing video of Deadpool, you can click right here in order to watch that, and I'll see you next time.